the values are going to be multiplied by -1. So if I am talking about 5 factorial, sorry, 5 factorial. So what is that 5 factorial is? It is 5 into 4 into 3 into 2 into 1. Now easily you can calculate what result we will get. 5 4 ja 20, 23 ja 60, 62 ja 120. Easily you know factorial. Same as it is if I am talking about 8 factorial. Same as it is 8 factorial, you will get 8 into 7 into 6 into 5, so on. And like that, you will calculate the result. Now, my question is, who is going to calculate? Because we know how factorial is working. Simply the multiplication. How factorial is working as a human, we know this thing that how factorial is working. Now, my question is, calculate 125 factorial. Anybody is there who can calculate this 125 factorial without using laptop, computer, or any calculator? Anybody is there? Yes or no? That's it. 125 factorial. Anybody is there? The answer is no. Why? Because it is a complex problem. So whenever a problem is complex and our human brain is having some limitations, if you are going to solve this, I am not telling that you cannot solve it. You can solve, but it is very time taking. It is very time taking. You will multiply 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 like that till 124. So as a human, it is very difficult to calculate. Even you can calculate. If someone is there who is going to start from morning 10 a.m. till 3 p.m., he can calculate. That is fine. But it is a complex problem. But same thing our computer will do within milliseconds. Within milliseconds. That is the power of computing. So that is a requirement of programming. That is a requirement of programming. What is that? It helps to solve and carry out tasks more efficiently. Complex problems will be solved very easily with the help of programming. If your problem is very complex, you can easily solve those things with the help of programming. So that is the actual need of programming. Complex tasks can be solved very easily with the help of programming. So that is a requirement of programming. Now, if anybody is having any question in this, what is a requirement of programming? Please let me know. Any question in this? Why programming? What is a requirement of programming? To solve our problems. Simple. To solve our problems. You are having mobile phone. In mobile phone also, your programming is there. Your programming is there. Based on that, your mobile phone is working. And mobile phone is making your life simple. That is a thing. Efficient. Okay. So same thing is there. Programming is just to solve your problem. To solve your problem. Now here some issue is going to come. What is that issue? See. What is that issue? Suppose that 2 persons are there. Let's take one example. 2 persons are there. First person is from India and second person is from France. 2 persons are there. First person is from India and second person is from France. There is no any common language like English. Just take example. No common language like English. And if they both want to communicate with each other, then anybody just take a guess how they will communicate with each other. Anybody? Just take a guess. How they both will communicate, because there is no any common language which is there. Just take a guess how they will communicate in this case. Gestures will not work. In every scenario, your gestures will not work. Using third symbol, correct. Next one, everybody. Next one. Give response, guys. Just think what we can, like, if they want to communicate with each other, how they will communicate. They will communicate, either the third person will be there or some translator will be there. What is that translator? See, the translator means, what this translator will do, this translator will convert Indian language to foreign language, to French language, and same thing, French language to Indian language. Okay, so this is a translator which is required. If they both want to communicate with each other, 100% translator must be present, because without translator, they both cannot communicate with each other. Now, why I am taking this example? Because same thing is applicable with computers as well. What is that? Which language we as a human, let's take this example. This is our human, this is human, and this is our computer. This is our computer. Now, if they both want to communicate with each other, human, which language human knows? Either Hindi or English, or native language, anything you can consider, either Hindi or English. Anybody is there who knows which language computer knows? Anybody? Which language computer knows? Computer knows binary language, that is 0 and 1s. 0 and 1s. Now take one scenario. I am a human. What I want is, I want that, please, like I'm telling to my computer, please perform addition of 10 plus 20. Now my question is, I am saying this thing to my computer, whether computer will perform this addition. Tell me. I am simply telling this thing, hey computer, please add 10 plus 20. So whether computer will perform this addition for you? Anybody? Yes or no? Just think. The answer is no, computer will not perform. How Nazib computer will perform? Computer will not perform. Why? Because computer only knows binary language. And which language we are calling? We are telling add 10 plus 20. Add 10 plus 20. Which language it is? It is your English type of language. Is it or not? It is your English type of language. It is English type of language, 10 plus 20. So computer will not perform this addition. Now here again, same thing is going to come. Which thing is going to come? That is your translator. And what that translator will do? That translator will convert your English code to machine code or computer language code. Machine code or computer language code. Okay, so this is the complete story. So in other words, if I can say, suppose that I want that computer will perform addition for me. Okay, what is my requirement is computer will perform some addition for me, or you can say multiplication. Okay, because tricky example we have taken for multiplication. I want that computer will perform multiplication for me. Okay, so computer will never do multiplication directly. Okay, because computer don't know your English language. Whatever English language you know, computer don't know about that language. Computer only knows binary language, that is 0 and 1s. Computer only knows zeros and 1s. But as a human, which language we knows? We knows either English or Hindi language. So now, how we can tell computer to perform multiplication of two numbers? How we can calculate, how we can inform to our computers to perform the multiplication? So their programming is going to come into picture. What programming is telling? Programming means I will write some commands, or you can say instructions. This is nothing but your some commands / instructions. That means what is the task that we want that computer will do for us? So that command I will write. For example, I want multiplication of something like 20 into 30 into 40 into 19. This is my command. What I want is, computer, please calculate this. Computer, please calculate this. And this is my computer. This is my computer. This is my computer. Now, if I will directly say to my computer, please perform this multiplication, whether computer will do that multiplication, just think. Because computer knows only binary languages. Computer only knows binary languages. Whether computer will perform this task for you? The answer is no, it will not do. Why it will not do? Because here I am writing some English language code. So if you want to perform multiplication, some multiplication or some commands we will write. And that commands are nothing but your programs. Programs are what? Set of instructions. Some instructions we are giving to our computer. But the issue is, in which language we are giving this instruction? We are giving this instruction in English language. But computer knows which kind of language? Binary language. Computer knows binary language. Now, how they both will communicate with each other? How they both will communicate with each other? Which thing is going to come here now? Anybody? Which thing is going to come here now? They both want to communicate with each other. Here I am writing my instruction or some program in English language, and computer knows binary language. They both want to communicate with each other. How they will communicate? Guys, give me response. Make session interactive. Whatever you are thinking, you can just say. That's it. Here some translator is required. Why that translator is required? See here, you are writing your code in which language? In English language. And computer knows which language? Computer knows binary language. So if I am a programmer, I want that computer will perform this task for me. But computer knows binary language, and I am writing my instructions in which language? In English language. In English language, we are writing our commands. So this computer will never understand what is this multiplication, what is this star. Computer don't know about this. Computer don't know about this because computer only knows zeros and ones. Computer only knows zeros and ones. Only zeros and ones computer knows. Now, how this program is going to be understandable by our computers? So here one concept is come into picture, that is known as translator. Translator. Now what this translator is doing? It is converting English code to machine code. Machine code. Or English commands or instructions to machine code. To machine code. That is a job of translator. So this is a complete bureau of your execution of your command, of your program. What we are writing here, some commands we are writing. Commands can be anything. If you want addition, that is also one command. If you want division, if you want factorial, that is also one command. So command can be any command. But computer will never understand your command directly. Computer will never understand your command directly. What is the reason behind this? The reason is whatever command we are writing, that is in English format. We know English, but computer knows only machine language. That is zeros and ones. So if they both want to communicate with each other, how they will communicate? Translator is going to come into picture. What is that translator? This translator will take English language, whatever code you have written, whatever instruction you have written here, that it will take and it will convert that code in machine code or in binary code. That is a complete objective of translator with respect to computers. With respect to computers. Now in technical world, because we are dealing with technical terms. So in technical terms, this English level, this English code, whatever English instructions you are writing, that is known as high level language. The English language that we are writing in your technical level, we are calling it as high level language. And what about binary language? In technical term, binary language is known as machine language. Machine language. And what about this translator? This translator is known as compiler. Compiler. This is your compiler. What it is doing? It is taking your high level code and converting that code in machine language. Machine language. And what is your program? This commands, whatever instruction you are writing, that is your programs. That is your programs. Now in this complete thing, if any doubt is there, please let me know. And if it is clear, please write clear on chat box. Everybody. If this complete story is clear, please write clear on chat box. Everybody. How is this compiler made? Basically, this compiler is nothing but the softwares. These compilers are nothing but the softwares. So you are using Java software. Some Java software you are using. You are using Python software. So these compilers are nothing but your softwares that we are using, and companies are implementing these software. For example, if I am talking about Java, who is implementing Java software? Oracle is implementing Java software, or Oracle is owning this Java software. Same as it is Python. Who is implementing Python? Who is owning this Python? Python Software Foundation, that is known as PSF. He is owning this thing. Okay. PyCharm is your ID. It is not like it is, yeah, PyCharm is also a software. We can say it. Okay. So this is a thing. Let's see here. What is program and code? Program and code is nothing but your set of instruction that I have written. Set of instruction. That means whatever instructions you are writing here. Here we are writing some instruction like multiplication. So this is one instruction. If addition is there, that is your instruction. If multiplication is there, that is your instruction. So whatever instructions you are writing here, that is your program. Program is nothing but your instruction. Programs are nothing but your instructions. Same as it is. What is your computer programming? The process of creating set of instructions that tells a computer what task computers performs to do. So this complete thing, whatever things I have discussed, this complete thing, if you are putting this complete thing in a box, this complete is your computer programming. This complete is your computer programming. Computer programming. This complete thing is nothing but your computer programming. See, computer programming. What computer programming is saying? The process of creating set of instructions. Set of instruction means programs. And what these programs are doing? These program tells a computer what task and how to perform that task. So this is your computer programming. So this complete thing, whatever thing you are seeing here, whatever story you are seeing here, that is your computer programming. This complete story is your computer programming. Here, what is your program? This instructions, whatever instructions you are writing, that is your program. And this, what it is? It is your computer. And what is your translator? It is just converting your code in English language. English language in technical term. English language is known as high level language. English language is known as high level language. And your binary language is known as machine language. Okay. And if you want to convert your high level language to machine language, for that we are having compilers, or you can say translators. Compilers and translators both are same. Okay. Next story. Computer programming will be done with the help of different programming languages. So this complete story I have shown you how this programming, this complete story is going to be happen. For that, we are having different programming languages. And what are those programming languages? Your Python is there, one programming language. Java is their programming language. C++ is your programming language. C is your programming language. JavaScript is also your programming language. Shell script is also your programming language, and so on. N number of programming languages are there. N number of programming languages are there. So if you want to perform any task with the help of computers, you need to learn at least one programming language. Because computer don't know binary language. Computer don't know English language. Computer only knows binary language. So if as a human, I want to interact to my computer, you need to write some programs, some instructions. Okay, so that is your next thing. So what is program and code? Some instruction that we are giving to our computers. What is computer programming? The complete process, writing instruction and giving those instruction to our computer is our computer programming. And computer programming will be done with the help of different languages. We are having C, we are having C++, we are having Java, we are having Python, JavaScript. All these are our programming languages which are. Shell script is also programming language which is there. Okay. So in this slide, if any question is there, please let me know, guys. In this programming, if any doubt is there, please let me know. Everybody, or write clear on chat box. If any type of question is there, you can tell. Okay. Good. Next one. Now, next, this picture is very, very important for you. Your next slide is very, very important, because with that, you can understand how programs are executed. This is just for understanding how programs are executed. Now, try to understand. This compiler is only converting your code. What compiler is doing? Compiler, or you can say translator. What translator is doing? So translator is just simply converting your code. Converting your code. Now, conversion has been done. Who will execute? We have converted it. Who will execute? That is the thing. Your CPU will execute. Remember this thing. Whatever instructions we are writing, those instructions are going to be executed by CPUs. CPUs will execute those instructions. Let me show you the picture, then you will be more comfortable with this point. See, just focus on this image. This image is very, very important. See, this is your program, some code I have written here. This is some code that I am writing. Okay. This complete is my computer. Remember this. This complete is what? This complete is my computer. Okay, computer. Now here the important thing is there. You are giving your instruction to your compiler. Compiler will only convert your code. Don't think that compiler will execute your code. Your translator, this compiler is nothing but your translator. And the job of translator is to convert your code. After converting that code, that whatever code you have written, that will be converted. So once your code has been converted, then computer knows the meaning of that code and computer will execute it. Computer will execute it. So many students are having this doubt. Many of the students are thinking compilers are going to execute the program. The answer is no. Compiler will only convert the code. This conversion is your conversion will be done with the help of compilers. Okay. And who will execute? Our computer will execute. And after executing it, computer will return you the output, whatever output it is. For example, I have written some set of instruction like 10 or something like I am writing add 20 plus 30. What it will do? It will go in your compiler. What compiler will do? It will convert this code in some machine language. Let me take, this is my machine language which is there. Okay. This language is not understood by humans. Who will understand? Computer will understand. So computer will perform this operation, whatever operation it is. And based off this operation, whatever result is getting, that result you will get as an output, which is 50. And what is compiler here? This is your compiler is just converting your high level code to machine code. This is the job of compiler. Who will execute? Computers will execute. CPU will execute. And what about this one? This is your program, or you can say this is your. Okay. And which language, in which language we are writing it? That is known as high level language. High level language. So that is a complete story of compilers, high level language, and machine language. This is your machine code which is going to be generated. Any doubt is there in this, you can ask. Any type of question, anything you want to ask, you can ask. Or just write clear on chat box if this is clear. If any question is there in this, then what language does CPU use to convert our main language? CPU does not using any language. CPU knows this thing. See here, when we are passing our machine code here, computer knows this thing. If it is a result. Now what computer wants to do? In our computers, 3 type of memories are there: ALU, CU, and MU. What ALU will do? Whatever arithmetic logical units are there, whatever arithmetic programs are there. Arithmetic means suppose an addition, subtraction. So all those things are going to be done in ALU. So in our computers already there are software, there are some components which are there. There are components which are already available to solve your problem. So computer only needs the instruction. Okay, so let me show you the component of CPU. So CPU is already having your ALU, CU, and MU. See, what this will do, just focus on this slide, this image. See here, how it is working. We are passing memory code here. We are passing machine level code here. So machine level code will come here. It will come here. Now, when it is coming here, first it will come in memory unit, which is known as RAM. Okay, RAM will pass that whatever input, whatever machine code is there, RAM will pass that code in your ALU. Here your execution will be done. Here your execution will be done. And whatever result is coming from here, then the result will be again go to RAM memory. And after that, that will be reflected as your output. This is the thing. Okay. So in our computer, we are already having ALU for performing our task. But how to inform our computer that I want this task? For that, we are having program. Okay, for informing our computer that this is a task that we need to do. So for information purpose, we are using it. Okay, this is a story. So I hope this slide is clear. Fine. Next one. So after this, your next is what? Next is what is Python? So I told you Python is also your language. Now here two terms are important: general purpose and high level. So general purpose means you can use Python anywhere. Wherever you want, you can use Python. Wherever you want. For example, I want to use Python for our website implementation. Yeah, you can use. If you want to implement your desktop application, yeah, you can use. If you want to make your own calculator like this, you are seeing this calculator. Okay, I want to implement my calculator. Can I do? Yes, we can do. So general purpose means we can use computers everywhere. We can use this programming language anywhere. Anywhere you can use. It's up to you. Okay, there are n number of benefits of learning Python programming, because if you know Python, you can go in any of the industries. In any of the industries, you can go. I will show you where you can use Python. What are the technologies where we are using Python? So general purpose means common purpose. You can use this programming language anywhere, anytime. Anywhere, anytime you can use it. First point. High level. What is the meaning of high level? High level means its syntax is similar to English. Your English language and your Python language is approximately same. Let me show you one example. Let me show you one example. For understanding purpose, why I am telling this thing, the syntax is same. You will understand with this. Just one simple example I am going to take. Okay, my Jupyter notebook is opening. Just give me a moment. See. See here. I am writing 10 plus 2. What is my result? 30. Nothing, no anything. Just writing 10 plus 20, you are getting result. For example, 10 into 20 into 30 into 400 into something like this I am writing. You will get your result in milliseconds. See here. How much time it is taking. Same as it is one more example. I am writing if or something like 10, if x is, or you can say if 20 is greater than 10, if 20 is greater than 10, else 30. Now, anybody by seeing this statement, anybody who can tell me what is the result we get? Anybody? By seeing this result, anybody can tell me what is the result that we will get? Easily you can take a guess. Easily you can take a guess the output of it. What it is? If 20 is greater than 10. Yes, 20 is greater than 10. So if 20 is greater than 10, what is my result? 10 is my result. That's it. See. Is it similar to English or not? Any coding we are using here, is it similar to English or not? See, all these codes are working. Is it similar or not? Complete syntax is based on English language. Complete code. You can create any number of code with the help of simple English. So that is the meaning of high level. High level means you can use its syntax is just similar to English language. Now there is one more meaning of high level. What is the meaning of that? The meaning is when we are writing this x is equal to, when we are writing this statement, in your memory, somewhere this execution is going on. Is it or not? Computer is doing some operation for you. Somewhere this execution is going to be done in your computer or not? Tell me, everybody. Somewhere this thing is going to be done in your computer or not? 100% somewhere in your memory this operation is going to be happen. But we are taking care about where this operation is going to be happen. As a human, we are taking care where this operation, at which memory location it is going to be stored. No, we are just writing it and we are getting the out. That is also a meaning of high level. High level code means you need not to worry. See, if we are writing any code, we need not to take care low level activities. What is the meaning of low level activities? Basically, low level activity means memory utilization. How much memory this code has been taken? We need not to worry. We need not to worry. Okay, how much memory this code is taking, we need not to worry. As a programmer, no need to worry how much memory it is taking, because it is a high level language. So high level language is approximately similar to English language. You need not to worry about how memory is using, how much memory it is taking. No need to worry about this. Directly you can write your code and you will get the result of it. That is the story. So in this slide, if any question is there, please let me know. In this slide, if any question is there, please let me. Syntax means what are the instructions. For example, if you are writing any English language, if you are writing some English language, or if you are writing email ID, if you are writing email ID will be something like this or not? This is the format of email ID or not? Is it or not? Yes, this is a format of email ID. Okay, same as it is if you are going to write a Python program. If you are going to write a Python program, there are some format is there. There is some format. Format means in which way you can write your code, in which way you can write your program. So some rules has been given. Some rules has been given, and those rules are known as syntax. Some rules has been given, and those rules are known as syntax. Okay, that is the meaning of syntax. Syntax means rules. Every programming language is having their own syntax. Every programming language is having their own syntaxes. For example, if I am talking about Java is having their own syntax. Python is having their own syntax. Every programming language is having their own rules. Syntax means rules. Same as it is we are talking about C is having their own rules. Same as it is C++ is also having their own rules. So syntax means rules. So if you are learning Python programming, there are some rules which are there. So that rules are known as syntax, and those rules are similar to English language. Those rules are similar to English language. That is a meaning. Now, any doubt in this slide? Any question you guys want to ask? Anything? Or please give clarification on chat box. Clear? Good. Now, next one, some history of Python. Who has implemented Python? That we are going to discuss now. Coming to the history of Python. So who has implemented Python? Guido van Rossum. He is the father of Python. Guido van Rossum has implemented Python in 1989. What is the year? 1989. And basically, this is a year in which Guido has implemented Python program. And where he is working at that moment? National Research Institute, Netherlands. When Guido is working at National Research Institute, Netherlands, then Guido has implemented his own programming language that is known as Python. Guido is the father of Python programming language. In which year he is going to be implemented? In 1989, your Python has been implemented. And Guido is working in which lab? In National Research Institute, Netherlands. In this lab, your Guido is working in 1989. At that moment, he has implemented Python. But the official date of birth of Python is 20th Feb. Let's take one example. What is the meaning of this statement? Just take care. Just take care of this example. Suppose that you are creating your book. You are creating or you are implementing your own book. Now, if you have implemented your own book, suddenly that book will be available to the public. Tell me, if you are writing your own book, and that book will directly available to the public, is it? If you are writing any book, that book will directly available to the public or directly available to the market, is it? Some book you are writing, okay, some book you are writing, you have done the writing part of the book. So for example, today is 28th. On 28th, I have written some book, and on 29th, whether that book will be available to the market, is it? Is it? On 29th, this book will be available to the market, is it? Tell me, guys, is it? Some book you are implementing today, that book will be available tomorrow. Is it possible? Just think. The answer is no. No, there are certain documentation which is there. Is it or not? Some documentation, some publisher will publish it, then it will go to market. Is it or not? Same as it is, Godot has implemented it in 1989. Godot has implemented it in 1989, but this is not available to the public in 1989. Okay. Python is available to the public on 20th Feb 1990. That is the reason date of birth of Python is 1991. Date of birth of Python is 1991, but it is developed before Python. It is developed in 1989. So Godot has implemented in 1989. After that, some documentation process is going on. After completing those documentation process, this Python is available to the public in 20th Feb 1990. Python is implemented before Java. This is also important. Java is implemented in 1995. And the first version of Java is implemented in 1996. So Python is implemented before Java. So who is owning Python? Who is taking care about everything about Python? So remember this thing, there is one foundation. There is one foundation that is known as PSF. PSF. Python Software Foundation. So this foundation is there. This foundation is taking care about each and everything about Python program. If some new version is coming, who is giving new version? This Python Software Foundation. If some changes is there in the software of Python, who is going to do this thing? This Python Software Foundation. If you want to donate some amount, you can also donate, because Python is a free and open source. So if you want to donate some amount, you can donate it. So here you will see donate option is there. So if you want to donate some amount, Python Software Foundation, you can do it. Because Python is a open source freeware. Everywhere it is free. No need to pay a single penny. Everything is free in Python. So who is owning Python? Python Software Foundation is there, who is going to taking care about Python programming. And next is what? Java is owned by Oracle. Who is owning Java? Oracle is going to own by Java. So after this is a person who has implemented this fantastic language. That is Guido van Rossum. This is a person. He is working in National Research Institute when he has implemented Python as a programming language in 1989. But the official date of birth of Python is 20th Feb 1991. Okay. After this, next one, where we can use Python. Very important. Remember this, we can use Python anywhere. Everywhere we can use Python. Everywhere we can use Python. Machine learning. In machine learning, Python is your first choice. Machine learning is one technology. There, Python is very, very trending. In data science, Python is very trending. Deep learning technology is there, you can use Python. In data visualization, you can go with Python. Your data wrangling, go with Python. Web application, go with Python. Desktop application, go with Python. Games, IoT, many more. Anywhere you can use Python. If you want to implement your website, you can implement it. With the help of Python, you can implement it. If you want to implement your application, desktop application, you can use it. Now, there may be one doubt in your mind. where we cannot use Python? That doubt may come. Anybody who is thinking, if everywhere we are using Python, then why other programming languages are there in which? Anybody who is thinking about this? If everywhere we can use Python, then why other programming languages are there? Who is thinking about this? The importance is, in two industries, in two technologies, Python is not recommended. In two technologies, Python is not recommended. What are these technologies? Very, very important point. Nobody is going to explain you this thing. See, Python is not recommended. Python is not recommended. Where it is not recommended? In Android apps. In Android apps. If you are talking about application, gaming also we can use. Even I have implemented my own game with the help of Python. So Pygame is a module for gaming with Python. If you want to implement a game, for that Pygame is a module which is there. With the help of that, you can implement your game. Okay, Pygame is a module. With the help of that, we can implement a game. So basically, two technologies are there where Python is not recommended. That is Android application and compiler design. So if you want to implement your own compiler, it is not recommended to use Python. And which language we are using for compiler design? Generally, we are using C, C++. And for Android apps, which languages we are going to use? That is Java and Kotlin. These are the two programming languages which we are using for Android application. Now, my question is, why? Why we cannot use Android apps? Why we cannot use Android apps with Python? Even you can use it. It is not like that you cannot use it. You can use it, but it is not recommended. Why it is not recommended? Remember this thing. Python is slower. Python is slower as compared to Java, C, C++. Java, C, C++. That is a reason Python is not recommended for Android applications. Now, my question is, everybody is using Amazon app. Suppose that when you are opening your Amazon app, it is taking, your Amazon app is opening within 2 to 3 minutes. How many of you are going to use Amazon app in that case? Anybody? Your Amazon app is taking 2 to 3 minutes for opening it. How many of you are going to use that? Anybody? Anybody is there who will use? If your Amazon app is taking 2 to 3 minutes only for loading, for opening that app, nobody is going to use. That is a reason it is not recommended to go for Android apps. Okay, for compiler design. Compiler design is also similar. If you are running any program and that program is running for 3 to 4 minutes, that is never be recommended. That is the reason same story is there. So in these two industries, your Python is not recommended. Otherwise, in every industry, you can use Python. In any of the industries, you can use Python. Okay. Now, next story. Now, here few more things. Let me tell you. For web application, if you want to implement your applications or websites, what are the things which are there in Python? So there is one framework. Framework means inbuilt code. So already inbuilt code is there, that is known as Django. With the help of this Django, you can easily implement your websites. Same as it is, Flask is there. This is also one framework. With the help of this, you can easily implement your own website. Tornado is there. With the help of Tornado, you can easily implement your website. Same as it is desktop application. For example, if you want to implement your calculator, this calculator you are seeing, if you want to implement your calculator, so for that also there is one code which is already available, that is known as Stuintern. This Stuintern is nothing but a code, inbuilt code in Python, that we can use for desktop application. Same as it is game, we can also implement our game. For that, we are having Pygame module. Okay, Pygame is a module. With the help of that, we can implement our own games. Pygame is a module. With the help of that, we can implement our own games. Machine learning. For machine learning also, the library is there, that is known as scikit-learn. Okay, or scikit-learn. Both are same, no any differences. For data science, we are having NumPy, Pandas, SciPy, all these libraries are available. All these codes are available. Same as it is for deep learning, TensorFlow, Keras, and one more thing, PyTorch. So these are the codes already available for you. If you want, I can show you. If you want to implement machine learning with Python, already one scikit-learn is available. See, scikit-learn. So machine learning with Python, you can easily implement any machine learning concept with the help of this scikit-learn. See here, already the code is there. You can directly use it. See, this is a code. That is the power of Python. Already a code is there. You can use it. Okay, so that is the power of Python. Same as it is, you can use for data visualization. For that, we are having Matplotlib and Seaborn libraries. Okay, and for data wrangling also, we are having something like we are having NumPy, Pandas, and SciPy. Okay, so in every technology you can go with Python except two. It doesn't mean that you cannot implement your own apps with the help of Python. You can do it. You can do it. If you want, I can show you. There is one concept which is known as MIT App Inventor. Yes, Selenium is for automation. Yeah, automation also we can do with the help of Python. So if you want to perform automation, for that we are having Selenium. Selenium is also there for Python. Okay. Now, one more thing that I am going to show here. I forget with the help of Selenium that thing. Android apps. I told you that it is not recommended. It doesn't mean that you cannot implement your apps with the help of Python. You can do. For that, there is one library which is there. Sorry, there is one website which is there. MIT App Inventor. Okay, this library. Okay, MIT App Inventor. See. So if you want to implement your own app, you can do, but it is not feasible. It is not feasible to implement your app with the help of Python. So you can implement it with the help of MIT App Inventor. You can implement your own app, but it is not recommended to implement because it is slower. It is slower. So this MIT App Inventor is there. With the help of that, you can implement your Python application, but it is not recommended to use Python for this thing. Otherwise, you can use Python anywhere. Even if you want to implement your own portfolio, own website, see, this is my website and this website is easily implemented based on Django. Okay, I have used Django, HTML, CSS, and this website has been implemented. So same as it is, you can implement your own website with the help of Python. So everything, if you want to implement a game, you can implement a game as well. Let me show you game. Let me show you game. Some game also you can implement with the help of Python. See, this is a game. Okay. Let me download it and show you. Some small games you can implement. Your snake game, snake game is there. So you can implement a snake game. Pygame module is there. With the help of that, you can do it. See about Pygame. It is a class platform on Python module designed for writing video games. So you can implement your games as well. So there are certain codes which is there for games. Okay. So like this, you can implement your snake and ladder, this type of games as well. Okay. So that is the thing. Now after this, your next slide is which companies are using Python? Almost every company is using Python. In current scenario, each and every company is using Python. No any company is there which is not using Python. Netflix, JP Morgan, NASA, YouTube, Pandas, Bitbucket, Facebook, Bank of America, Red Hat, Google, Amazon, IBM, whatever big companies are there. Meta is there. Every company is using Python in current scenario. Every company is using Python in current scenario. In current technology, Python is most trending programming language. Every company is referring Python programming. Every company is using Python as a core programming language. So you can see there are few companies which are mentioned here. Other than this, all the companies are using Python as a core programming language. After this, some features of Python is there. So what are those features? First feature is simple and easy. Simple and easy means its syntax is similar to English. That I have already shown. The syntax here, if I will show you, the syntax is similar to English. See, I have written some English comments, some English statement, and it is working. So the syntax is very easy. The syntax of Python is very easy. It is similar to English. Next is free and open source. That means we need not to pay a single penny for writing Python. Single penny. That means no need to pay a single amount. Anybody just take a guess. Java is free or paid? Java is free or paid? Just remember, just think. Yes or no? Java is free or paid? Anybody? Anybody? Java is free or paid? Think. Okay, just take yes or no. Guess. Just take a guess. Yes or no. Java is free or paid? You guys know about this, that Java is free. But Java is not free. There are two versions of Java. Remember this. There are two versions of Java. First version is free. Second version is paid. Standard edition. See here, Java is having two versions. Those who don't know, let me clear that. Java SE. Java SE means Java standard edition. It is free. But Java Enterprise application, Enterprise, it is paid version. After specific version, Java is also a paid programming language. Remember this. Okay. Next one. Next one. So after this, the next story is high level. High level, I already told you, programmer friendly language. That means the syntaxes is based on English and you need not to worry about low level things. Low level thing means how memory will be utilized, how much memory it is taking. No need to worry about that. Next is your platform independent. Platform independent means it is not depending on your operating system. Operating system means right now I am using Windows. You can use Linux, you can use Mac OS. For every operating system, once you have written a code, you can run that code anywhere it will work. If you are writing some code in your Windows, same code you want to run in Mac OS or Linux, it will work and you will get the same output. No any changes is there. So if we are having any Python programming in one operating system, then we can also run same code in any other operating system. It is valid, you can run it. The output of this Python code will be same. You can use that code anywhere. It's up to you. Anywhere you can use it. Next is your rich libraries and framework. I already told you. See here, already for all these technologies, whatever technologies I have discussed, already the code is implemented for you. Already the code is implemented for you. So this is the meaning of rich library and frameworks. That means in Python, we are having millions of libraries and packages. That means hundreds of codes are already present. You just need to use it. You just need to use it. Already the code is present. You just need to use that code. For every technology, if you are going with machine learning, already the code is there. You can just use it. Same as it is for deep learning. Same as it is for web development. Everywhere you can use it because everything is free in Python. So already the code is implemented. You can use that code based on your benefit. In which technology you want to go, based on that, you can just go through that code and you can use that code. So that is the most powerful thing in Python. That means for every technology, already the code is there. You can just use that. Okay. That is the meaning of rich library and frameworks. After this, this is all about. Now, one by one, whatever doubts are there, you guys can ask your doubts. This is about just basics of Python, where we can use Python, what are compilers, what is high-level programming language. This is all about the masterclass that we have discussed. Now, if any kind of doubt, any kind of question is there, you guys can ask one by one. Whether related to Python, Java, anything, whatever you guys want to ask, you can ask. One by one, you can unmute yourself. Aruna, nice explanation, sir. Very helpful. Thank you. Thank you, Aruna. Yeah. Everybody, if any kind of question is there related to industry level, you guys can ask. How only one language is enough, Shaurya. If you are comfortable with one language, all the languages are there. All the languages are very simple. One language is enough for you, Shaurya. And I will generally I will recommend you go with Python. The reason I told you, everywhere you can use Python. When we are talking about Java, where we can use Java, generally Java is used based on two things. In website development, we are referring Java. And in next one, we are referring Java for Android apps. Other than this, we are not recommending Java for implementation. Okay. These are the two technologies where we are referring Java as the first priority. Otherwise, we can go with Python. Yes, Python is enough. If you are comfortable with Python, even in my case, I know Python core and advanced, then I am learning about data science and development. Okay. So if you are comfortable with Python, that is more than enough for you. For cybersecurity also, you can go with Python. Even your cybersecurity is completely implemented based on cloud, and your cloud is going to be implemented with the help of Python. Okay. Python. Right now, Arpita, Python is having more jobs as compared to Java. Because I told you, in every domain we can go with Python. That is the reason Python is recommended. In current industry level, Python is more recommended because in every stream we can use Python instead of Java. Java is having some limitation, whereas Python does not have any limitation. Anywhere you can use Python. In any technology you can go, you can use Python. Yeah, next doubt. Yeah. Guys, whatever doubts are there, one by one, you guys can ask your doubts. Anything. Generally recommend, I will generally recommend you to go with Python. The reason is very simple. In current scenario, everybody is going in the field of data science, machine learning, or development. And if you are learning Python, see the advantage of Python. If you are learning Python programming, then by default, you will be eligible for all these domains. You can go in any of the domain. Okay. If you are learning one programming language, you can go with any of the domain. It's up to you. But if you are going with Java, basically two technologies are there in which Java is very famous: website and Android. Okay. How many days of class is this? Libanka, this is a master class, so it is just for introduction for Python programming. Okay, and rest thing Arzu will explain you. Okay. How many classes there? What are the next sessions which are there? Everything Arju will explain. At what point is the process of learning a language? Can I say I know this language well enough? If you are comfortable with core and advanced. Core means basics. Core means basics. How basics of programming is working. That you must know. And then advanced programming. Advanced programming means how to implement projects. How to implement projects. If you are able to understand these two things, then you can say this thing that I am pro in this programming language. Okay. If you are, because basics of programming will not help you. Like with the help of basics of programming, you cannot implement projects. But with the help of advanced programming, you can implement your own projects. Okay, that is a difference. Next question. How many days it will complete to complete and will you provide us any recording session? Coming to the recording session, I can't say anything. Like Arzu will explain you about that. Coming to the next session, how many days is there? Generally, your complete Python is going to take approximately 3 to 4 months. Generally, if you are going with core and advanced complete full stack Python, then approximately 3 to 4 months you need to do. Will you explain any project? Yes, projects are there. Without projects, how we can do anything? Projects are there. N number of projects we will implement. Okay. Like food ordering app, how you can implement your ordering apps. That is there. How you can implement your databases. How you can connect with databases. That is also there. Okay. So here in the same Python code, if I can show you, this is the code for implementing the connection between databases. See. This is a way to connect with database. If you want to connect with databases, which is also there. So everything is there in full stack. In Python full stack course, let me explain you. In Python full stack, everything is going to come. Your core Python, advanced Python, data visualization, your Django framework, everything is going to in your full stack. Full stack means that you are comfortable with this field in each and every scenario. You know everything about this particular field. So basically, full stack consists of core and advanced Python. And then in which technology you are more comfortable. If you want to go in the field of data science, let me tell you, if you are going in the field of data science, then your NumPy Pandas, Matplotlib, Seaborn, okay. And then we are having scikit-learn, Keras, TensorFlow. These are the languages. Same as it is if we are going with web development. That means website development. Then we are having Django, Flask, and next one is Tornado. What are the other tools and language we will study in Python? Aruna, in Python, you will understand first what is core Python, what is advanced Python. Once your core and advanced Python has been completed, then you will implement mini projects. What are those projects? If I can show you, these type of mini projects you will see. Image scraper, how you can scrap the images, how you can connect. Power BI is a data analysis tool. Power BI is a data analysis tool. It is nowhere related to Python. Okay, Power BI Tableau is your data analysis tool. It is nowhere related to Python programming. Power BI and Tableau are data analysis tools. Data analysis tool. It is nowhere related to Python programming. Okay. Okay. This is the thing. So these are the basic tools we are going to learn. And other than this, coming to the tool, those who are more interested, let me clear the tools which we are learning with Python. First thing is your Python IDE. Then we are going to learn Jupyter Notebook or Anaconda. Anaconda is very, very important for you. And then VS Code. These three are the tools which are very famous. Other than this, the libraries that I have mentioned for data science, these are the libraries which we need to learn. And for web development, these are the libraries which we need to learn. It's up to you, because in Python, different fields are there. In which field you want to go, it's up to you. If you want to go in data science field, these are the libraries you need to prepare. If you want to go in the field of web development, these are the libraries which are there. So it's up to you in which course you are going to enroll, because based on that only next thing will be there. VS Code is easy. Anaconda is very, very easy. Anaconda is very easy. VS Code is little bit tricky, but Anaconda is very, very simple. Okay. Once in the next masterclass, if next masterclass is there I will show you about Anaconda. Okay. So there you will get to know Anaconda is very, very simple. Very simple Anaconda it is. Okay. What Anaconda is? What is the benefit of Anaconda? Basically, the benefit of Anaconda is it is a complete package. It is a complete package of data science. Complete package of data science. That means if you are able to install Anaconda, by default, most of the IDs are available for you. What are those IDs? For example, PyCharm. PyCharm is already available. VS Code is already available. Jupyter Notebook is already available. All these IDs are already available. And many of the data science libraries are also available in your Anaconda. That's why it is known as complete package of data science. If I can show you, anaconda.org. This is a website. See, spelling mistake. Okay. Anaconda.org. Just see. See here. See here. Most AI innovation with the world of most trusted open system for data science and AI. Basically, Anaconda is for data science and AI. So if you are able to install Anaconda, by default, all the IDs are going to come into picture. The next masterclass will be paid or after placement paid. That Arzu will tell. Arzu, are you there?
Yes, sir. I'm here only.
So there are few questions which are related to master classes and the placement procedure.
So students who have queries related to like course and like in training and internship, so you can drop your number like personally to me, and our team will connect with you like for the further query, like for the process, and they will guide you for related to what like the course is and what you will get in the course. So all of these things will be cleared by our like our team. So please drop your like phone numbers in like to personally so that we can clear your all queries. So sir, is it like done from your side or you will continue? Pratyush sir, is it done from your side?
Yeah, from my side, the most of the doubts are clear.
Okay.
Yeah.
So students, one request to you all, like I hope you enjoyed the masterclass. So please drop like drop in the chat box like how was the masterclass, like do you like it, and what are your feedback regarding the same. Students, please drop your feedback.
Yeah, thanks, Shaurya. Thanks, everyone. Thanks for your feedback. Yeah. Session is interactive. Thanks, everyone. Thanks, Rafia.
So I hope you all enjoyed today's session. So we will like bring more sessions, more masterclass for you all in coming future. So thank you everyone for joining. Like hoping to see you soon in like our courses or our masterclasses. And thank you, Pratyush sir, for giving a wonderful masterclass. Thank you so much. Thank you, everyone.
Thanks, everyone. Bye-bye.
Bye, everyone. You can leave the meeting now.